Hey. Hey, you. Elephant in the corner. I can appreciate how much you like to sniff.
Welcome back to Why Not Play, guys. I'm Lewis.
I'm Mike.
And I am your angle. I am Pedro. But see, look.
I can be your angle, or you are a devil.
No, that wasn't Aaron that started it.
Yeah, that was.
Nope.
That's Aaron.
Is that Aaron?
Yeah.
That doesn't look like Aaron.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it is, dude.
Yeah.
Or then again, maybe I just...
That was a
but
really
I don't recognize a young
Look at
Aaron.
his fat face.
Look at his face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now the only difference between that face and now is that he just has a lot of...
chins.
No, not just chins. It's like a lot of facial hair.
He does.
Yeah.
And he also has that... Does he still have that fucking, like, strip of dyed hair?
I don't know at this point. I think
did you stop? Did you stop watching them?
I stopped watching them a long time ago. I told you this.
No,
I
thought
stopped regularly watching them, but there are times where I like kind of peek, where it's like, oh, they're doing this real quick. Let me peek. For Dan.
For Dan.
For Dan. But I think the last thing I've seen live of them, like fucking Aaron's doing this thing now where he literally has his hair just up in a fucking ponytail.
Samurai top knot.
Yeah, samurai top knot. I think he got called a fucking Neanderthal for it.
You know, I could totally see that.
What are you looking for? The PS4 controller's right here.
Here we go. No, because I forgot to put my phone on vibrate. I thank God it didn't ring during this whole time.
Yep, there it is. Twitter user SnakeLord tweeted a side-by-side image of YouTuber Eagle Raptor with the phrase, "I could be your angle or your devil." Yep.
Have you guys ever had double eggs?
Yes.
Never.
I wish I had some good double eggs without mustard. And I'd be okay with it.
Okay, that answers my second question then.
What?
Because I was gonna ask you how they were, and you just answered my question.
They're good, but the thing is, you wouldn't like it because pretty much the way the recipe calls for it is that you literally you boil an egg, you cut it in half, you take out the yolk, then you kind of take mayo and some hot sauce, and you mix it in between. So that's why I said you wouldn't like it, because it's consistently a good amount of mayo in it. And he's gone.
Yep, he's gone.
Jeez, I didn't think it'd be that bad.
Dude, he
I hate mayo!
Okay,
before I can even finish.
I just said you wouldn't like it, didn't I?
Okay, there's a difference between not liking and hating it, for one thing. I mean, I could say something worse, but I feel like that could be used against me.
So,
Yeah.
Mike, would you say
you
that...
wouldn't like it? So.
Would you say that you hate it?
He hates it!
It's okay, Mike.
Man.
I actually hurt.
Yeah.
Actually hurt my hat.
Jesus, man. Honestly, looking at my computer screen
Yeah.
and seeing all the platinum games on that thing,
Yeah.
it just makes me think, man, I really want to play some fucking Anarchy Reigns.
Man.
Dead game.
Dead as fuck game.
What a lovely time. Too bad.
That was fun.
Too bad Sega literally killed the game.
By taking forever and a half? Yeah.
Forever and a half, not advertising it well,
Yep.
not releasing it side by side with the Japanese release, which had, everything already. It's like, oh, hey, look, we have both Japanese and English text and language.
But fuck you! Hey, remember when we downloaded the Japanese demo and
swapped it over to English? Yeah, and I remember where I got fan mail where someone was literally getting pissy on me because I kept killing him. every time I ran into him, I just killed him because it was like, he's just an easy kill.
Where the fuck
and he literally. And I remember too, I think it went something along the lines of like. I think it was actually close along the lines of, it was like, stop spawn killing me, you fucking anime weeaboo loving faggot, like something along those lines. Weeaboo wasn't in there. Weeaboo wasn't in there, but he was trying to diss me immediately just because of my username. It's like he just inferred. It's like, or I'm just an anime watching no life motherfucker.
It's because he's so mad.
He got salty. He got so salty.
He was literally so salty. He just said, "Fuck you."
Honestly, shit like that is the best, though.
It feeds me.
Right.
Like,
yeah, I was just thinking about playing Anakin Reigns again because.
I mean, there's nothing stopping you. You can always get the game out.
Yeah, you can always just
player.
bust it out and play that shit.
No, yeah.
Man, that was actually such a good game.
I can't at the moment, though. I can't at the moment, though.
Why?
Because Mike has to take the PS3 at the moment.
Yeah, he does.
I do.
Yeah. We can't delay that anymore.
Nope.
No.
Been a long time delaying. Just like other stuff that we've been delaying.
You mean like how this Yoma didn't delay striking again, tearing a streak across something? And I think someone's just constantly fighting and she refused to give up. But I'm pretty sure she fucking died from the end of this.
But she saw it in her eyes anyways.
Why is she doing this? Maybe she wants you to live? I don't know.
Who can say, really?
She was looking for a place to die.
So she died.
She died on the battlefield.
Okay, hold on. Let's get this over with right now.
What?
Legit question. Favorite anime trope of all time? Even if it's cliche as shit, which anime trope, like, you just fucking love the hell out of?
Jeez, that's specific as fuck.
Okay, here. Examples.
Hold on. I'll start it. But this is like a perfect example, but this one's still my favorite. This isn't even my final one. or input arbitrary percentage here.
I've only been using 4% of my real power.
No.
You got.
No, you're just reminding me now of the fucking, of just the Frieza fight before shit got really real. It's like, I must say you are impressive. Too bad I've only been using about 5% of my full power. Fucking strikes himself with lightning. It's like, I'll come at you now with 50% of my full strength. Proceeds to fucking wreck the shit out of Goku. Nothing can stop this asshole. Not even a spirit bomb to the face. He just comes out of the water with his tail recut. In the same position where Krillin cut it before, and his eye just closed, but then he just ends up opening it later. But yes, this isn't even my final form, is my favorite fucking anime trope, cliche, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Last episode of an anime. The first opening starts playing. Ah! Bust a nut! I'm sorry, but that shit always riles me the fuck up. It's like, oh, the final battle's happening. Last episode of a long-running anime. First opening plays. Ah! Yes! Literally.
Every Goron Logon fan ever.
God damn it!
They even did it for the movie version.
Oh my god, did you see how the movie version of the final fight went down?
I've only seen like a clip of the ending and how that changed, and it's like, okay, that's a very interesting way of doing it. It's like, ultimately I kind of preferred how the anime finished off the final fight, but I won't deny that the movie way was also pretty fucking badass as well.
Yeah, it was. Because, Paige, basically, by the way, major spoilers for a 10-year-old anime.
Jeez.
Yes, 10-year-old anime, goddamn. But basically, Paige, this is what happened. In the anime, the final fight literally went to this point where they made a mecha that was so fucking gigantic, Paige. It was the size of galaxies.
Okay.
And fought against another giant robot that was the size of galaxies.
Okay.
And they had a giant fucking fist fight throwing galaxies at each other and shit like that. Like, that's how ridiculous shit got.
Oh my Jesus.
The movie decided, nah, let's bump it up. They gave them an even bigger mech in the movie.
Do they even need it?
Well, they made
the enemy stronger.
They made the enemy stronger and bigger. So yeah, make it even bigger than fucking galaxies worth, and it's like,
it was
might as well just encompass the entire universe.
Exactly.
Okay.
So here's the best part, Paige. In the movie, the final, in the original show, the final fight basically wind up with them using their ultimate attack. Sorry, not the ultimate attack. The super duper for realsy ultimate final finishing attack. It had a long ass title, Paige.
Okay.
So instead of doing that and just beating the mech and blowing it up, instead it literally got to the point where they beat it up and they're just ripping the mechs piece by piece until they shrunk down to nothing. And then the final boss and the MC literally had a fucking fist fight.
No, you're talking about the movie now.
That's why I said that's how the movie. Yeah.
He said movie.
Yeah, because I'm saying the anime ended with the.
No, it didn't end with this fist fight.
No, motherfucker.
No.
The anime ended with the drill.
Yes, but you didn't.
But then I said, but the movie, on the other hand, decided to be like, nah. Instead of that, we break down all the mechs entirely until there's nothing left. And then
the anime. That's what I'm trying to point out.
What?
They didn't just do it. In the anime, they didn't just do it with a big-ass drill. All the mechs still broke down because the final boss literally did this big-ass fuck you attack, and literally, to use the drill, every previous size of the mech was literally doing this hot potato shit, breaking out, throwing forward, until finally it was just the original mech, this tiny little thing with the drill in hand, and it just got into the core and just, bah! The drill got through, but it literally destroyed itself to do that.
Okay.
Yeah. It literally went bop, 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 bop. But in the fucking thing, it's like, it got to that point, but then it's like, oh wait, the final fucker is still alive, but our mech is gone. Well, they just had a fucking fist fight.
He had a fist fight, and he grew a drill for no reason, and he used the drill.
He grew a
drill.
A drill formed on his fucking right arm, and he drilled it into the guy's chest.
Man,
I cannot make this shit up.
How many episodes Gurren Lagann?
Not that long.
26. Old standard.
Old standard.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, it was a wild fucking.
It was a trip.
Yeah. But man, fucking God, let's see. But I actually do love. I kind of wish that history went a certain direction after Gurren Lagann, though.
What, you mean Gainax not dying?
No. That instead of trying to do what Gainax did afterwards, because thing is, what Gainax was good at is these coming of age tales. And that's what they mostly did, like with Evangelion and Gurren Lagann and shit. The thing is, there's a divergent path.
What was the name of that one anime that preceded both of them? That was with this girl.
No, not Nausicaa. Fucking
You know what I'm talking
about,
right?
the one with the brown girl and the submarines and shit, right? Yeah.
No, not the submarines. It was still a mech series.
No, yeah, but fuck, I'm trying to remember I know what you're talking about.
Like she has a fucking. Like she has like this kind of burgundy-ish hair. It's like a bob cut.
Look it up.
And she has a fucking white headband.
Look it up.
I don't think that's helping.
Yeah, let's look up Gainax's series that they've done, and yeah. But basically, what I'm saying, Paige, is like after that point, there was literally a divergent path that could have happened, right? Because thing is, with Gurren Lagann, it was a huge hit.
Yeah, of course.
Like
Gunbuster.
Thank you, Gunbuster.
Bill. Gunbuster!
Put it up. Thank you, Bill. Yeah, there we go. I remember the face. Gunbuster.
Gunbuster.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
But basically, Paige, it's like right there, they could have taken the divergent path. It's like, we could still make these coming-of-age stories, but we don't have to be, like, super-duper serious about it anymore. She finally blew up.
That was one big explosion.
Yeah, she finally blew up.
Wait, which one finally blew up?
Hanabi, she finally blew up after thinking too hard.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she finally did it, dude.
I love how their clothes got ripped because of it.
Dude, it was an explosion. What you want? There.
Repaired like nothing.
Ninja magic. Ain't gotta explain shit.
Nope.
So basically, the divergent path could have been like, oh, they could still make these coming-of-age stories, but not be so fucking up-in-the-ass serious about it, and take the Gurren Lagann path where they can have fun with it, and just, like, make all these references to, like, really old shows that people like fucking Getter Robo, and all these other cool shit. But instead, they decided to take the Evangelion path, and just be like, oh, let's just make super serious shows, like, all the time, instead of, like, more levity and just go with what we know, which is high-octane fun and shit. While also putting out the message of, you know, growing up and shit.
Let's see. I'm gonna look at every single series after Gurren Lagann.
I mean, are they dead now?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
literally, it's like, the studio,
actually,
the studio's alive. The problem is just that everyone who is worth a shit of the studio...
Gone.
Yeah, they all left. Like, Anno left to make his own studio to finish the rest of the Evangelion movies because he took Evangelion with his ass.
Wait, hold on a second. Gainax was a studio that adapted Medaka Box? Nani the fuck?
Did they?
It's here in the filmography.
Well then. Don't I feel foolish.
But hold on. So I'm gonna list off every single series they've done after Gurren Lagann. So this is after 2007. Let's see if anyone recognizes anything here. Corpse Princess. Hanamaru Kindergarten. This one's a no-brainer. Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt.
Oh man, I wonder what that series is about.
Season 2, never.
God, never.
The Mystic Archives of Dantalion. Both Medaka Box and Medaka Box Abnormal. Stella Women's Academy, High School Division Class C3. Magica Wars. Wish Upon the Pleiades? What?
I don't fucking know, dude.
I don't know.
You're reading it.
And then let's see, 3 things for 2018. Piano no Mori, Flying Babies,
Jeez.
Rescue Academia. And those are just their series. And then they have
The Medaka movies, obviously.
And then they've got movies. Let's see, their movie list. Let's see, Royal Space Force, The Wings of Honeyamize, Nadia the movie, Evangelion, Death and Rebirth. That's not even a fucking movie. The End of Evangelion. Fucking what? Revival of Evangelion? Lewis, you want to explain?
God, I'm trying to remember.
The fuck is Revival of Evangelion?
I'm trying to remember.
I thought The End of Evangelion was the last thing they did before the reboot movies.
Okay, that's adorable. That was cute as fuck. You saw that, right, Paige?
Yeah. Held up a little firecracker.
She was stuck!
Is it another version of Death? Let's see. Oh, that's
I would honestly believe it's just another version of Death and Rebirth with
another
more.
version titled Revival. And is a unification of the movies Death, True, with a few removed shots in it, and the End of Evangelion. It is considered the final form of the Evangelion movies, which have been released in several forms prior to Revival.
Okay, so basically, it's just like a big combo version.
Okay. So it's like, it's just one big movie?
Yeah, it got the new. It probably just gets like the, you know, the scenes that they actually added new for Death and Rebirth, which was just The lamest fucking additions, by the way, Paige. You know what all they did was?
What?
Look, honestly, Death and Rebirth was literally... You know how... in animes we've been recently watching that I will not name so I don't anger people, we've had nothing but fucking multiple recaps and shit. Okay. Death and Rebirth was literally... They titled it like that, but literally it was just a basically hour-and-a-half recap of the series. Okay. And they new scenes that they added, Paige. You know what all it was?
What?
The shots of the characters' feet, musical instruments that they were holding, and them slightly talking as they play instruments, and characters come in one by one as the movie goes on until all of them are playing a piece of music together.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
So literally,
you just don't understand Anno, Page. He was going through a rough time and was actually going through a lot of death threats.
Because he made
that
this?
He was making End of Evangelion.
Yeah, that he was making End of Evangelion. People are actually sending him death threats, and you know what he did with those death threats?
What?
Put it in the movie. He put it in End of Evangelion. Like, there's a scene where Shinji's just losing his entire shit, and quickly flashing, you see like a bunch of text up. If you pause it and read the subs, it's literally all the death. It's like a shitload of death threats that he got, and he just put it in the movie.
Yeah.
It was seriously like, I'm gonna kill you. You should kill yourself for making this. Why would you ruin the end of the show? Blah blah blah.
You mean the end of the show prior to Evangelion was good? Who's a fan of? Congratulations.
Right, and the only reason that happened is because they ran out of money.
Exactly.
Literally, Paige. This is how the last episode of fucking Evangelion went on the show. It was also a clip show. Yes, it was a clip show. It ran out of money, and they only had a room for fucking few scenes, and it literally ended with people appearing in front of Shinji, clapping on top of a big blue sky, and just going like, "Congratulations! Congratulations, Shinji! Congratulations!" And he's like, "Thank you, everyone!" And then it ends.
And that's it. It ends. But this was but you don't understand. This happened after Shinji finally realized that he just needed to be happy and love himself.
So let's make End of Evangelion, why don't we? And show what really happened, because this is how basically Anno decided to describe it, Paige.
Yeah.
He was like, the last episode of Evangelion is basically how Shinji mentally went through the whole thing. Oh shit, I died. I didn't even realize my health was low. Wow, fuck. Way to end the episode on a sour note.
Yeah. Right.
So, guys, we'll be back when I actually get to the end of the mission. So, until then, take care.
All right, bye, everyone.